We're going to take a look in the greenhouse today at the quinoa I planted in January. So stay tuned and we'll take a look at it. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. We're going into the greenhouse that was built for the TV show Homestead Rescue, Honey, I Torched the Homestead. That's right, Marty Rainey and his daughter Misty and my daughter Jamie and wife gave a hand at it, and we built this greenhouse. It's huge. I collected these windows and doors over a period of a couple of years. I have some friends and acquaintances who supplied me with these thermal pane windows and stuff. And so getting a good stockpile, it gave Misty Rainey a good supply to be able to design and build this greenhouse for us. And we finished it on January 23rd. And we've been growing in it since January 26th. So I'm going to give you guys an idea of what we've been growing in here successfully. Now we've already harvested carrots, we've harvested radish, and we've started all of our plants that are now growing in the garden in here from seed. And what we also have is Swiss chard, and we've been harvesting lettuce and spinach from here also. So the Swiss chard is going like gangbusters, and we're going ahead and we're going to be harvesting some of that. But the one plant I really wanted to highlight today is my quinoa. I've never grown quinoa before. We were supplied with several hundred packages of seeds, so I was able to give some of those away on a YouTube contest that I had. So I want to thank those people who won the contest. So let's go look at this quinoa and see if the seed is ready to be harvested. Now, I don't know if quinoa is supposed to be this size, but it's a good 8 feet tall. This greenhouse is 9 feet on the back and 12 feet on the front high. So we almost got it going up. Oh, they're real small, star-shaped. So they haven't gotten to seed yet. And I understand these are cold-loving plants, but in warm days, cool nights. So we did plant this in January, and we're going to wait till the leaves completely die off and this completely hardens the seed. So the variety of quinoa here is called the Brightest Brilliant Rainbow. As you can see, it just is beautiful shades of colors here. This is the packet right here. And I'll be able to save some seed back from this quinoa and plant some for next year. This is a nice DIY homegrown grain that you can grow. Now it says it is deer resistant, which is great for around here, but I started it in the greenhouse. Next year I'll go ahead and plant it outdoors, and I know the deer won't eat it. The packet says quinoa is an ancient nutritious food native to the mountains of South America. Seeds can be cooked, roasted, or ground into flour. Young leaves are edible too. Our blend has striking colors of hot pink, burgundy, red, orange, yellow, white, and green. Grows best in climates with warm days and cool nights. When to sow outside? Cold climates, 1 to 2 weeks after average last frost, when soil temperatures are near 50 degrees Fahrenheit. In late summer or early fall, for late fall or winter bloom. When to start indoors? 1 to 2 weeks after average last frost. Germination can occur rapidly. Seedlings will develop long, spindle-fragile red stems when light isn't adequate or they are kept inside too long. So We have this grown in the greenhouse, first time ever, and it's just an experiment. So dog days of summer are upon us. We're heading into August, which is really hot. So things don't do well in a greenhouse. We have all the windows open, so there's plenty of air circulation through here. So it's staying pretty moderate and stable, same way with outside temperatures. So we're going to abandon growing anything in the treehouse for a couple of months, at least until September, late September. I'll start my winter crops coming in this next month in August outside, in late summers for my fall crops. And so we'll try to plant some tomatoes in here for growing through the winter, as well as some other crops that will tolerate the indoors there and the moderate temperatures. Now remember, we do have a heat bank in there. Those are the black barrels full of water that did a perfect job throughout the winter this year and was able to grow and germinate those seeds. If you haven't noticed yet, we have some chainsaw art courtesy of Marty Rainey. This is a trout salmon that he carved from one of the trees that he had cut down and harvested here on my property. This eagle he had carved out of an old log tree that was sitting in the area next door. And this bear he carved from the same location. The bear carving inside with the sign on, he carved from that big old tree that had fallen during that bad Pacific storm that we had a couple of years back. That was a tree located near where the solar panels are. So that's it on the greenhouse here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm and how it came to be. And also just emphasizing the growing of quinoa here. I'm your host Jerry Hansen, and here we're at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. We're a small homestead tucked high in the Cascade Ranges of the Pacific Northwest, geographically located about west-southwest of Crater Lake National Park. Be sure to follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Reddit. And please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and sharing the video helps our channel out a lot. I want to thank you for coming. Stay tuned for more videos, and we'll see you guys again. Bye-bye.